wonderful AT&T Stadium in Arlington. The kicker, Dustin Hopkins, set to get this one going. And we are underway from AT&T Stadium. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line. They run here with Rico Dowdle. Trying to find a lane, but instead he'll get back to the line of scrimmage and no more. Second down, Prescott. Out of his hands quickly to CeeDee Lamb. And he's free going down the left side. It's a foot race. A big play there on the catch and run. And even 50 yards.
Brandon, we've both been around the game long enough that we know that in pregame, defenses are pretty amped up, aren't they? I mean, they're pounding lockers, and they can't wait to get out there. But when you hit them with some big pass plays early, it takes the starch right out of them.
And he'll get what he can up the middle, 3 yards. That'll bring up second down. Here's Prescott. Over the middle, hauled in by Lamb. And he gets it inside the 10 to the 9. That's good for a first down, his second catch of the opening drive. One back in the backfield, he'll get the carry. And he maneuvers his way down to the 3-yard line. So the ball position now at the 3. Here's second and goal. And they'll run again. And he'll get in. Touchdown, Cowboys. Rico Dowdle, a 3-yard touchdown run. And the Cowboys are on the board first here this afternoon. Now the extra point up and good by Aubrey. And that makes the score 7-0. So after the touchdown, Aubrey now to kick this one away. This taken in at the goal line. Oh, a dangerous return man showing it here. And a good effort on the return there. Gets him across the 30, up to the 33. Watson and the Browns now with a 1st and 10 at the 33-yard line. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Flushed out right. And he can't get rid of it. He's taken down. Now following the sack, they'll look to make amends on a 2nd down and 17. The handoff to Ford up the middle. And he is going to lose yardage here. And on 3rd down, the Cowboys bringing an extra defensive back. To throw is Watson. Eluding the pressure right. Oh, his first throw of the game going to be intercepted. Picked off by the linebacker, Eric Kendricks. And a huge return as he'll take this one all the way down inside the 30-yard line. I know it appeared he was saying, hey, give me the football, I'm open, but I don't know if that's a pass that he should have thrown there.
Well, I don't think we've ever met a wide receiver that doesn't think he is open or is about to be open.
True.
So when you throw your hand up in the air and tell your quarterback, hey, I'm available, he's trusting that you are. In this case, he was not, and it turned into disaster for them.
Well, they certainly knew their challenge as this series began, and they got to stop on play number 1. Goal now, get 2 more stops and limit the damage to a field goal.
One back in the backfield, he'll get the carry. They get 6. That'll leave them with 3rd and 4. On play action, Prescott out to his left. Able to find the open man. That's complete. Touchdown! Luke Schoonmaker, a 22-yard touchdown grab. And the Cowboys lead this now 13-0 here in the opening quarter of the ball game. Aubrey good with a PAT. PAT, and that'll make the score 14-0. So after the touchdown, Aubrey now to kick this one away. The Browns drive about to get started. And they're in an early hole. The first drive, they threw the interception. That led to a touchdown, so decent-sized deficit early on.
It is, but I think you hit the key words, early on. So they have to decide, do we even need to change game plan?
He's got a man, complete. And he's going to get this down to the 35-yard line. So on the other side of the field now, it's 1st and 10 as they've got things rolling on this drive. And he'll be taken down at the 34. From the 34-yard line, here's a 2nd down and 9. Watson. And a dangerous throw there as that's knocked down and incomplete.
This is what defensive coaches ask of their defenders every single ball game. Get a hand on every throw in coverage. They want the deflections. They want the knockaways. Pick it yourself if you can, but at least knock it down and guarantee it's incomplete.
And this pass broken up. The contact well timed there, and now 4th down. They will indeed snap it to Watson. Flush to his right. The Browns. Unable to move the chains on 4th down. And the Cowboys defense is going to get them the football back. The Dallas offense here set to begin the drive. And right now they're saying, hey, let's keep this going. 2 drives, 2 touchdowns.
Yeah, can't ask for a better start than that, can you?
Look at this, middle of the field, a breakaway. And he's going to get this all the way down inside the 35. 14-0 the score. This is the NFL on EA Sports. Start of the 2nd quarter, and it's the Cowboys in possession as they've got it with a 1st and 10. And taking it to the 15-yard line before he's brought down. Line of scrimmage, the 15. It's 1st and 10. From the red zone now, Prescott buying time to his left. And this is going to be intercepted. Picked up by Denzel Ward. And the Browns are going to take possession here as they've got it at their own 4-yard line. After the interception, here's Watson. And Watson's going to go down in the end zone. It's a safety.
The goal here is about getting any kind of positive yardage in this spot because you don't care who, you don't care how. You just want to try and buy a little space and get away from your own end zone. But in this spot, the defense was all over that play and equally motivated to stick them with a safety.
About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. A big mistake last time they were on the field, tossing that interception inside the red zone and really taking away what had been a pretty successful drive up to that point.
Yeah, and I don't think there's any question about it. As they head out on the field for this drive, that whole offensive unit is just thinking redemption. You know, they moved it really well, didn't pay it off. This time, they want to make sure that ball ends up in the end zone, and they're the ones possessing it.
And he gets this one just shy of the 40. They'll mark him down at the 39. He had the touchdown earlier. This one's going to get him a 1st down. One back in the backfield, he'll get the carry. And he'll manage to pick up about 4. It's second down. Second down and 6 now. Left side to Lamb. And Lamb going to have a Cowboys first down as he'll get this up to midfield. On first down, they'll go to the ground attack. And the reinforcements come in as they're going to stop him behind the line. After the loss, they'll come up second and 13. Play fake. Here's Prescott. Over the middle, complete. That's Stevens. And they're going to have another first down as he's going to be tackled at the Browns' 35. Play action now. Prescott. He finds his man. Complete. It's Ferguson. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. So from inside the 20, here's first and 10 at the 18. And it's out. He put it on the carpet. And I think the Browns got it. They did.
I know a lot of defensive coaches have certain guys on their squad that they look to as drive stoppers, guys who can make big plays, interceptions, knock it free. In this case, they didn't need one. The offense supplied it for them, just dropping the ball.
Yeah, and that was after they were doing so well on this drive through the air. They go to the ground, doesn't work. A shotgun snap for Watson, rolling to his right. And I think the ball's out. And this is going to get out of bounds, so they will gain a bit of yardage on the play, actually, and they'll hold on to the football as well. So possession still theirs, but now they face a third down. Now it's Watson. Steps away to his left. And he's able to get the first before he's taken down at the 36. Creeping up on a minute to play in this first half. Escaping the pressure right. Throw right side is going to be caught by Judy. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. On first and 10, Watson being chased out left. And this one too low.
Well, they've been back on their heels a little bit here on this drive, but a chance to exhale just a little bit there with incompletion on first down. Now they have to gear up, try and get 2 more stops, and escape this drive.
Flushed out right. Got an open man. That's David Njoku, the tight end. 9 yards, not quite enough, and they'll be left now with 3rd and 1. So they just need 1 yard here to pick up the first down. Watson to throw on 3rd and 1. That is caught. And down to the 20 he'll go before heading out of bounds. A first red zone opportunity for the Browns thus far. 1st and 10 right at the 20. Watson looks to throw again, eluding the pressure right. And he wisely will throw that one away.
Well, this is a half where not just the coverage, but the entire defense is setting the tone in this game.
After the incompletion, here's 2nd and 10 from the 20. First carry for Nick Chubb. And able to break 1 tackle, but then quickly brought down. But a nice little gain. Now a timeout taken. Perhaps a chance for one more quick play and then another timeout if they hurry. We'll see. Watson on 3rd down. And that will be incomplete. 4 ticks left here on the clock. So another incompletion there. He's hitting on fewer than half his pass attempts in this one, and that is not a winning formula.
Yes, let's make sure we give a little bit of credit to the defense here. They're giving him a lot to think about, a lot of different looks, and he seems a little bit confused trying to complete passes.
The final shot before the break, Watson. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. So 2 quarters down, 2 remain. Charles and I return after the break. And we welcome you back now. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin, getting set for quarter number 3 here. The Browns going to see the football first, but they trail here as we resume play on EA Sports. And we will not have a run back here as the second half starts with a touchback. The Cleveland offense ready to go. And right out of the gate, they face what you'd think could be a pretty important drive.
I would say so. You know, they're down 2 scores. That's not the end of the world. It wasn't the strongest of first halves, but for them to start clawing back, they've got to start putting a little pressure on that defense, start cutting into this deficit. You can't have 3 and outs and expect to get that done.
And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. On first down, it's Watson. Flush to his right. Ball hit as he throws there, incomplete.
I'm sure it was a tough halftime trying to figure out some strategy to get things going, trailing by a lot when they went into the locker room. He's just trying every avenue to spark his team here to begin the third quarter. Not a lot going on that play, though.
And he's going to have another first down here as the tackle's made at the Cowboys' 34-yard line. On the ground, it's Ford. And they'll be inside the 25 now at the 24. Still a few inches short of a first down as they come up now on second down. Here's Watson sliding out of the pocket. To the right side, and he's got more complete. Touchdown, Browns. Elijah Moore, a 24-yard touchdown. And the Browns are able to cut into this lead as they score on the opening drive of the second half. They're going to try and run. And he is in for the 2 points, and they're back within a score as the lead's cut to 8. Following the touchdown, Dustin Hopkins will kick it away. And this one fielded in the end zone. It will be returned, so it'll come out to the 30. The Dallas offense here set to begin the drive. But Charles, they still have the lead despite their defense giving up a touchdown on the previous possession. And even though they have that lead, it feels like a back-and-forth ball game where to try to get momentum back, maybe they need at least 3 here on this drive.
I think you're right about that, Brandon, because your game plan doesn't change. I do believe your urgency does because of the last score that went against your team. So what you want to do now is have your own drive and try and make sure that that momentum stays in your camp.
And he'll be stopped right at midfield. A running play, it's Dowdle. And he works his way forward to pick up 4 yards there. Second down. Now it's a bootleg with Prescott. Throw is caught by Schoonmaker. Oh, he's got a little daylight. Touchdown, Cowboys. Luke Schoonmaker with his second touchdown of the afternoon. And the Cowboys go up by 2 touchdowns. Aubrey now for the PAT. And the lead is up to 15 now. So after the touchdown, Aubrey now to kick this one away. And they're going to start this drive in pretty good shape as they get it up past the 30. The Browns drive about to get started. Right now, Charles, it just feels like they're trying to keep pace. They did score the touchdown last time out, but they still trail by double digits here. We'll see if this offense is once again up to the task.
Yeah, and I think that after the last drive, they've got to be pretty revved up, don't you think? Everything they were doing was working pretty well. They go back out there with the same mindset, play at the same tempo and the same pace. Still a lot of time left to make something happen in this one.
And now a throw on first down there, but it's incomplete.
No receivers open downfield, so instead of forcing the ball to the sideline, he's going to throw this one down to Fort Worth. He'd rather have the incompletion than the turnover.
They run with Ford. And some good tackling there as he stopped up at about the 41. The first down line at the 34 here on third down. Back to throw, Watson. Escaping the pressure right. Nothing open downfield, so he'll throw it away.
Well, defensively, they haven't let him just sit in the pocket and get comfortable, and that's opposite a lot of game plans in today's NFL. Ordinarily, you're trying to keep the quarterback hemmed in. In this case, they brought the heat, and if he flushes out, they're fine with that, and they force another incompletion.
Forced out to his left. This short pass into the hands of Njoku, and he's going to get this inside the 30. So the drive stays alive after the fourth down conversion. First and 10 inside the 30. Flushed out right. Looking for the end zone. And incomplete on the deep ball.
And that's where you want to use your big tight end. Let him use his size and frame to go up and get the deep ball in the end zone. But that time, they couldn't connect.
They go with Chubb on second down. Looking for a seam, but finding none. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage, and that's it. On third down, it's Nick Chubb. And he'll be well short of a first down as he stopped again right at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play there, and it'll bring up fourth down. Watson going to stay out there as they'll go for it on fourth. On fourth down, Watson. Dancing to his left. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. Give him 10 that time, escaping the danger, running with it, and picking up a first down. So a moment to catch our collective breath after the fourth down conversion. This is the National Football League on EA Sports. So here's a first and 10 now, down inside the 20. Here's Watson. He'll buy some time right. And able to get this down inside the 15, either the 13 or 14 before he's out of bounds. Here now, second and 4. This is Ford. And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down. The Browns on third down, lacking much success, just 2 for 7 to this point. This is third and 4. And that is incomplete. Oh, he had a defender right there with him to force that to the ground. And fourth down now coming up.
That sure looked like a nice call by the defense, and they're very cohesive in their coverage. As soon as he cut inside, they broke on the football and met him as the ball got there and forced the incompletion.
And they're indeed going to go for it here on fourth down. So trailing here in the last quarter, let's see how this plays out. And boy, is he close. Did he get there? No, they're going to say he's short of the line to gain. They'll start this drive out on the ground. And he'll find some room to get this up to about the 14. Ball at the 14 for second and 5. Here's Prescott. He finds his man, complete. It's Ferguson. And he's going to step out of bounds all the way down on the other side of midfield. A big play here for Dallas. 44 yards.
And this is seemingly how it's been all game long. This defense has been just a step too slow. And here they're burned again. Another big play.
So a first and 10 upcoming from Browns territory now at the 42-yard line. Buying time to his left. The 20. And he is out of bounds right around the 10-yard line. Big yardage there on the scramble. It gets him a first down. Prescott off play action. And that is caught. Touchdown, Cowboys. 3 touchdown passes now for Dak Prescott. And the Cowboys have pretty well put it away here in the 4th. Oh, and now they're going to fake it. And it's caught inside the 5. And he gets in. Well, no one was expecting a fake there, but they add 2 more onto their lead. Oh, a little cruel here. They're going to go for the onside kick up big. And they've got it. They recovered it. But hang on now, though. There's a penalty flag down. Yeah, you got to wait until that ball goes 10 yards. They did not. They hit it before, and that draws the flag every time.
And there's no doubt in my mind that converting an onside kick has never been tougher in the NFL with the new rules. So trying to get it to 10 yards, timing up perfectly, that's tough enough to begin with. But when you go ahead and grab it before it goes, you've got no shot then.
23 yards on the play. Well, those are the types of plays they probably wish they had made more of in the first 3 quarters. And this deficit going to be tough to overcome here in the 4th. But a nice first down and a pickup on that throw.
Yeah, and this is where as coaches, you're looking for effort and execution even though the scoreboard is going against you. You want to find out who's going to fight, who's going to scrap, who's going to keep their heads up and continue to play.
On 2nd down, it's 4. 2 yards on the carry there, and it's going to lead them to 3rd down. Coming up here looking for 3 yards to pick up the first. Watson now to throw. They'll roll him out right. He's got his target. That's complete. And he takes it inside the 10 to the 8 before he's out of bounds. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal. Dropped it. And that's pretty indicative of the way this one's gone. They've been in the red zone 3 times in this game and have not scored a single point. Can they break through here on 2nd and goal? Here's a handoff out of the gun. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. Again, they turn to Ford, and he's not going to get anywhere close to the marker as they'll stop him well short of the yellow line. The field goal doesn't help. They're going to go for the 6 here on 4th and goal.
Well, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted.
And he takes this one back into the...